What's up, Gemini gang? What's happening? Happy Wednesday, aka Mercury Day, aka Talk Your Shit Day. Let's see what's going on. All Gemini placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it how it resonates with you and your situation. If you need a personal reading, check the description box. lovepeacegenesis.com. 2-question readings are available for a limited time. Okay, so let's see what's going on with y'all real quick. Hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes, hit that subscribe. As I said in the other video, hit the like, y'all. It's free. It's literally free support. It's free 99. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I've been seeing this a lot. Every time I use this deck, this comes out. Okay, so there is no greater goal than to love success. So we have courage here. I believe you recently got this too, or maybe it was in the collective. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I love it. Okay, so some of you guys may need to face something head on. We have peace here on the bottom in order to get the success that you're wanting. I love this. Yes, we have the Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the 5 of Pentacles here on the bottom. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys, there's going to come a time for you to have to stand up for something that you believe in. You need to do something that aligns with your core values, despite what other people are doing. Okay, you know, and I feel like too, if you're having some type of financial constraints, it could be because you aren't living up to your full potential, Geminis, and you know I'm gonna tell you like it is. It's like you're kind of sitting on something. Yes, thank you, Spirit. And this, baby, this is exactly what I just said. 3 of Cups. You need to do something despite what other people say, or despite their opinions, or whatever the case may be. Okay, you need to stop caring about what other people think. And you need to do what works for you. Okay, you need to stand on your own integrity, your own principles, and try to get wrapped up in what other people are doing, because look, that's not gonna get you where you need to be at the end of the day. Okay, so yeah, there may be something that you want to do that's a little bit taboo, but you gotta follow through with what it is that you want. Okay, you need to follow through with what it is that you are being called to do, Geminis. Now, a lot of this has to do with an internal struggle. A lot of times when you lack courage, it's an internal thing. And if that's the case, if you're like needing help with your shadow work and all that, I really suggest a Patreon, because I dive deep into that, and I'll be going even deeper into that. But a lot of your troubles are being caused because you know, you're not doing shadow work, and that's what you need. Okay, but I do feel like some of you may care a lot about, see, this kind of gives me a vibe of like you standing up for something that you believe in, standing up for what you believe in. This is what I get with this. Okay, and not let other people sway you. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands sticking out right here. So again, it makes me feel like, and the Queen of Wands is very courageous. So it's like you like really tapping into like this fiery, confident energy about yourself, which for a lot of you is your true self, but you may hide yourself because of other people. Okay, could also be some childhood wounds or whatever the case may be, that causes you to not really be you. Yeah, the Emperor here. I'm surprised you don't see. You may see the sun, the moon, something along. Oh, y'all. When I tell you, listen, where's my hands at? Come through, Spirit. Come through. Bitch, I should be a millionaire or something by now. Look her. Okay, the Lovers here. And the Moon. I told y'all, listen, because I feel like this has to do a lot with the subconscious, and a lot of times the Lovers has to do with the subconscious. I mean, not the Lovers. The Moon has to do with your subconscious, and there may be some conflict within your subconscious. Okay, and within your manifestations. All right, 6 of Pentacles here on the bottom. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of you, you have what it takes. You just don't believe you do. You need to change the way that you see yourself. Here's the thing, okay? When you want to accomplish anything in this life, you have to change your identity. Okay? Let me say that one more time. If you want to accomplish anything in this life, you have to change your identity. You have to change the way you see yourself. Don't let other people's opinions or a lot of outside influences influence what it is that you want to do. Okay? And if you have to go about doing something on your own or by yourself, you need to do that, okay? Because then you're going to attract the people to you that are meant to be there, all right? Especially with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers here. I feel like you're not going to have any issues at all attracting the help or whatever, the assistance or whatever it is that you're needing if you become in alignment with it. Now, like I said, the Moon or Two of Pentacles can kind of give confusion. Okay, you're kind of up and down. You want this one day, you want that the other day. And I get that because I be kind of doing that too. Like, I be doing that too sometimes. So, 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords. Yeah, because I be like, do I want to travel and just be like single and a boss and, you know, or do I want to settle down and be married and, you know, be a wife and all of that. But the thing is, you can have both, and I'm not gonna get too deep into that. But Ace of Swords here on the bottom. So, you know, some of you have somebody that's kind of getting on your nerves. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Taurus. Yeah, I feel like there's someone here that may have like a lot to say or a lot of negativity. Geminis. Now take that how it resonates, because you know that's the negative side of this. Now the positive side of this is you may have somebody in your corner that believes in you and that is willing to like stand up for you and stick up for you. But again, you could be this King of Swords here, so take it how it resonates. But I feel like this has to do with kind of a family type thing. But again, I get some of you guys are kind of torn between the type of lifestyle you want. So I can kind of relate to that. You're torn between the type of lifestyle you want. Do you want to settle down, you know, and live like a normal life, or do you want to, you know, go all out and do you? Like that's kind of what I want. Like you're kind of in between, and you kind of bounce between your manifestations, and so it makes it hard to bring anything to fruition, if that makes sense. Okay, so I feel like you have to decide and be like sure and be certain about what it is that you want, you guys. Be very certain. But I also get to the Hierophant again. It's like, now the Hierophant can give teacher vibes too. So some of you guys may need to be teaching something, whatever that is, okay? How to do hair, how to do nails, you know, teaching something spiritual or whatever the case may be. Teaching stuff at your job or taking a leadership or what is that called? A team lead type of role, supervisor role or whatever. Some of you are meant to lead others. Some of you need to kind of step into a leader role, and you may not be doing that because you're afraid of the backlash of it. But it's like no matter what you do, Geminis, the Lovers again, no matter what you do, you're going to get backlash for it. Like that's just what it is. So either you're going to live up to your full potential and get backlash, or you're not going to live up to your potential and still get backlash. So pick a struggle, Geminis, okay? Because regardless, you know, people are going to talk. People are going to have something to say. People are going to have their opinions no matter what. All right, you just have to decide like what works for you. What's the best thing for you? Oh, child, here we go. King of Swords, Heavy Aquarius. Some of you may get like some type of love offer or commitment from an Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and the Justice. 10 of Swords here on the bottom. So yeah, it's giving you're not with the BS. But I also get to, some of you may be attracting like a very traditional lover to you. Like this person is maybe very traditional, and that may not align with you. So I feel like you're going to have to, it's going to boil down to You're going to have to choose the type of lifestyle you want with a particular person. Because I'm getting here like somebody that's very, and this could be you, someone that's very like traditional. Like they may believe in like gender roles and things like that. You know, no matter what your gender is, it doesn't mean people don't believe in gender roles. But yeah, someone here that kind of believes a lot in gender roles, and you may not believe that. So that's why I just get a need for you to like, you're gonna have to really stand on business with something or somebody, if that makes sense. Like, don't let people or someone like force their views or their opinions onto you. Like, you have to form your own opinions and things like that, Geminis. But I'm seeing that you guys are going to get a lot more financially stable, but I feel like it's once you've decided exactly what you want. Like, you need to decide what you want first. Like, you need to get decisive, and you need to stand on what it is that you're working towards. Be committed, be consistent. Again, if you have a hard time being consistent, it is because you have shadow work to do. Okay, that's just bottom line. All right, and for that, I would suggest looking at the Patreon. All right. But I feel like if that's the case, if you have a hard time being consistent, there is more to it than that. With the moon card here, it's a subconscious thing. You cannot consciously change yourself. In order to change yourself, you have to change yourself subconsciously, if that makes sense. Okay, but I'm seeing whatever wrongs you had being made right, and it all starts with you just making a decision, Geminis. It starts with you making a decision and sticking to it. Some of you are going to be in the limelight. Some of you really need to be like teachers. You need to teach or do content. I see that you'll be able to attract people to you very easily, Geminis. Especially seeing this star here or the Hierophant. Over the 10 of Pentacles, it gives I don't know if y'all know who Tony Robbins is. 1212, and I looked over. Damn, I'm good. Okay, that was confirmation. So some of you may get like on a big level, like on a grand scale. That's not going to be for all of you, but I feel like some of you guys, you're going to get a lot of attention based on something that you know or something that you're good at. So, you know, make sure that you are following through on what you want, especially if you are having money problems. If you're having money problems, it's simply because you're not doing something that you want to do, or you're not, you're not putting in enough effort to something that you are wanting to do, and you're not following through with it. Okay, because I do a lot of one-on-ones, and I will say there's only a select few that are actually like consistent. Not knocking it, because there's plenty of shit that I'm not consistent on. My other channel, for example. So I feel like, really the only thing that you need is to make a decision and consistency, and you're going to win. Like that, it's what's the saying goes, it's simple, but it's not easy. That's it. The formula to success is simple, but it's not easy. And it requires a lot of inner work too. You know what I mean? Like you have to do the inside work as well, because that is where your prosperity is. I also get to that some of you need to use like your life and your struggles as a means to help other people get through theirs. So take that how it resonates with you as well. But I'm just kind of seeing a need to stand on business. That's it. That's all. And operate from your morals and your integrity, because there's a lot of energy here about integrity, morals, values, doing the right thing, and without the opinion of other people. Don't let other people sway you. Don't let other people pull you into their nonsense. Okay? You got to stand on your square no matter what. But I'm seeing like a lot of attention for you, Geminis, for something that or something that you're good at. And it could just be something like at your job too. It may not be on a grand scale for everybody, but like, something along the lines of that. Okay. Now seeing this justice here, on a love sector, it's not really, I'm not really getting a whole lot of love here other than the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles here. But I do get, if this is like a partner or a lover, I feel like this is someone that is actually going to step up. And I mean, court you and do things in a very conservative way, like, you know, date you and all this other stuff, versus, you know, the regular stuff. I get someone here that's very traditional. That's what I'm looking for. So interesting. We're seeing Aquarius here on the bottom. I see Libra too, Capricorn. Yep, changing. Something is changing right now. Oh my gosh, and then cards are going everywhere. Okay, let me see what fell out onto the ground. Hold on, y'all. All right, so let's see. I'm not gonna take these, but I'll still see what they were. This is childhood. I told y'all something to do with y'all's childhood. Some of you need inner work, shadow work, and things like that. And this one's talking about biker, which is lone wolf. And this is talking about mirror, which is self-aware. See, a lot of self stuff here, Geminis. I feel like a lot of times, you know, your troubles are self-inflicted, okay? It's not anything outside of you that's causing the ruckus, okay? Some of you just need some type of inner peace. But some of you guys aren't going to get that peace until you are living in your purpose or satisfied with life. I told you there's something significant about family too. Something with your family as well. Or marriage, if that makes sense. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. I'm seeing beehive here. Oh, look on the bottom, it's again, which is Aquarius. And then we have Black Widow here. So let me show you guys. I told y'all, some of you have somebody around you. Some of you is your family that you need to kind of get rid of, because I'm just seeing somebody's like energy around you just isn't in alignment with where you're going. Okay, so this is betrayal, warning. I'm gonna see what toxic situation or relationship. I told you. I'm just getting the negative side of the read, because y'all know I try to give y'all flip sides. The negative side of this read is somebody that is very heavy into the gender roles to the point where it can stifle you. Okay, so just make sure that you don't end up with someone that stifles your growth and your evolution. Okay, because what's going to happen is that's when those towers come. Okay, web of control, entrapment. Told you. I don't really see anything. I don't see unexpected attack here on here. Yeah, low vibration for sure. Like I said, someone here is like very set in their ways, and when you are someone that is growing, evolving, and you're dealing with someone that isn't, it's going to be a matter of time before that person drags you down with them. That's why I say you need to do what you need to do, regardless of who else is following along or going along with it, if that makes sense, or believes in it. Okay, believe in yourself even if other people don't. So we have family here, and this is, and I also get too, like I said earlier, you guys attracting your tribe. So you're going to attract people to you that are going to be in alignment with you, so you don't have to fear losing anybody. Okay, you don't have to fear losing anyone. Okay, so we have loyalty, faithful, allegiance, parents, children, siblings, fidelity, commitment, trust, affection, support systems, origins, tribes, dependable, sincere, and kindred spirits. I told you guys, like I said earlier, some of you guys are going to attract your soul tribe to you, just based on you switching up your energy, you doing the work, or whatever. Okay, you just have to kind of shift your mindset a little bit. And like I said, the positive side of this reading is, number one, you attracting people to you that are actually in alignment. It's due justice. It's what it is, right? But also you could be attracting a partner to you that is going to be like very helpful, very supportive, and have the same values and stuff as you. Okay, so we have beehive here, which is Taurus. This is diligent, persistent, stamina. I told you, you guys, you need to be consistent with whatever it is that you're doing. Consistency is going to be key here. That's where your prosperity is going to be. Okay, and if you have a hard time being consistent, you know, check out the Patreon. Okay. or do a one-on-one spiritual consulting, because my spiritual clients are dope. Hard work. Yeah, see, I knew this something like this was gonna come out. Where was I at? Persistent, stamina, application, tireless, mindful, hard work, devoted, fruitful, busy, conscientious, energetic, continual, harvest, endurance, effort, patience, and concentration. Like I said, you need to put in a little bit more to what it is that you're doing, Geminis, okay? Because that's the only way you're going to get out of the situation that you're in. If you don't like your life, you got to change it. That's it. That's all. Okay? Thank you for watching. I saw 222 and I looked over. Thank you for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, y'all. Peace out.